Welcome back to Drive Your Journey. I'm your host, Fred Arnold. I'm joined by Patti Handy. Patti Handy is a senior mortgage advisor with American Family Funding, author of 4 books. But we're going to jump right into it because you're passionate about helping those maybe post-divorce women with post-divorce or widowed, get through the challenges of their finances.
Yeah, going through divorce myself, I understand the ups and downs, and the financial piece of it is such a huge piece of it. So yes, I have a huge passion for helping women do financial.
Definitely a true coach. Tip number 1.
Thank you. So there's 6 tips. First and foremost, get organized. Get your assets in order, your liabilities, look at all your credit card statements, all your bank statements, your mortgage, your car, everything you have, organize. Insurance, estate planning, just get that into a accordion folder.
Sometimes just writing that down, it might have been the first time for either a husband or a wife, the first time they've seen every debt, every expense, everything they've had.
They don't really have that time to organize and coordinate, and that gives you a sense of security and stability because you have like less chaos.
And share that with your adult children if you're older, please.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Most definitely.
Tip number 2.
Yeah. So number 2 is get a handle on credit card debt. So when you look at those credit card statements, take a look at the interest rate. A lot of times we don't even know what rate we're paying.
Right.
So organize the highest rate to the lowest rate. Take a look at trying to perhaps call the credit card company and negotiate those rates down. Look at the zero balance transfers if that makes sense for the situation. But really get a handle on that debt.
Love that.
That can snowball into ugliness quickly.
Very quickly and very expensive money.
Yes, very expensive money. 20%, 25% sometimes.
Yeah, and we see a lot of people refinance their home and pay off that debt, and then whatever they're paying, they pay down the mortgage faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So number 3 is look at spending habits.
I don't want to look at spending habits, I still want to go out to dinner.
I know.
But it's so true, isn't it?
It is. And you know what, especially with divorce, because there's so many emotions going on, we do so much emotional spending. So much. We go out, we're not feeling good, we're feeling sad, we're feeling frustrated, we're feeling depressed. A quick fix is going to the mall. We all do it. We all have it. We're human. But really get a handle on that. And when you're out there spending, take a look at what you're doing, going, okay, do I need this or do I want this? If I want it, will I be happy I did this in 3 days? And when that credit card bill comes that I'm trying to pay off, am I going to be like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Where do I stand? Sometimes, and I know this is your next tip, pulling credit will identify, that could be your list.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe there's some things on there you don't know about.
Yeah, pulling the credit report is really important. And you can do it once a year for free at no cost, annualcreditreport.com, and take a look at what's on there. And take a look at your scores. Your scores, the higher the score, the better rate you'll get on your car payment, your mortgage payment, your credit cards even. Employers pull your credit. So it's so important to get your credit score up. And if you've gone through a divorce and you've had some issues with credit and you've gotten some dings, it's really important to rebuild your own credit.
Yeah. And as part of that, and I'll just throw in there because I've experienced it along with you, is there might be a credit card you were on with an ex-spouse that you can separate. And it doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's wrong, but you can separate so that if there is a problem financially on one side or the other, you don't have to argue about that.
Yeah, because if you have a joint card and your spouse goes and spends, it's joint.
Yeah, that's joint. Absolutely.
So that's really a tough one. The next thing is investing nuggets. So I wanted to just talk about reaching out to professionals when you need to, whether it be a financial planner, an estate planning attorney, get your living trust done, a will done, meet with a planner if you've had some questions with regards to where to put your money. After you've had the dust settle and you've got some assets, go to trusted people, your CPA. Make sure you're doing everything right from a tax perspective. And don't be shy in asking for help. Don't be embarrassed or feeling like, I should know this. No, go and get help. Ask those questions and empower yourself.
It's all about asking questions. They always said there's no dumb question, which is 100% correct. But really, I love the word empowerment.
Yeah.
Get your arms around it, ask professionals for their help, and you can give them a list of professionals to go to that you've trusted and you've vetted, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that empowerment piece is all that much more important after a divorce or a spouse that has passed.
Yeah, the confidence on that. And the last tip?
The last one?
I like this one the best.
Pay yourself first and do it automatically. It's the only way, the best way to build wealth over time. If it's small amount, $100 a month, from your checking account to a mutual fund. automatically every month. Just set it up and forget it.
Yep.
And as
Set
you
it
can
and
do
forget
more,
it.
Set it and forget it. Yeah. As you can put in more, put in more.
You know, one thing that I found when our children were born, we put $1,000 in the account and then $100 a month before we knew there was enough money for college.
It's beautiful.
Dude, because you don't miss it.
You
The other
don't
thing
miss
I
it,
find
yeah.
people don't miss is a little bit of money in their 401k
Yep.
because they're not paying as much taxes on that money.
Yeah. And compound interest. It's free money.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Love that.
Yeah.
Patti, those who want to reach out to you, I know you've written 4 books, and someone might say, I'm inspired by what Patti has to say. How do they reach out?
Thank you.
How do they reach you?
You know, my website has everything, my email, my phone numbers, the books. So it's pattyhandy.com.
Patti with an I.
Patty with an I, Handy with a Y.
All right, love
Yeah.
that. PattyHandy.com. Thanks for coming in again.
Thank you.
Thanks for inspiring the world and all those that you coach every day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.